Mike, how does this team's confidence compare to last year at this point?
I think better. You know, I think that last year at this time it was clouded a little more with optimism than true confidence. Because true confidence is after you take a shot or something that you're still confident. So, I mean, we'll find out, but I do feel like we're a little ahead of that.
Do you like how the guys responded after Saturday? I know you weren't too happy with how that scrimmage went.
Well, I thought they responded. I was happy with the twos on both sides, you know, for the most part. I thought the offensive line needed to play better. I thought the defense, you know, did a lot of good things, and the defense had the upper hand, but somebody's going to have the upper hand, otherwise you're not going to be any good anyway. And then, so I thought there were a lot of good things with it. I wasn't happy with the first offense. I was happy with the scrimmage. I wasn't happy with the first offense.
What is the first offense doing in that scrimmage or just in practice that you're not happy with?
Well, the scrimmage, they just didn't play together, you know. They just went out there and wallowed around. But that scrimmage is over. It's 2 days later, and everybody's doing good. So,
how do you keep these guys fresh? You're still 10 days out from any game action.
Start to slowly back off, you know. Start to slowly back off. And then, you know, get into game week, which is a little shorter periods of work.
At this point, how much is game prep and how much is, you know, focusing on yourselves?
Combination of both. You never get past focusing on yourself. That always exists, and that's always the most important part. Because, you know, you're going to have your packages, and so, you know, how you execute it, that's the most important part always. But it's a combination of both.
Coach, what do you think the biggest things that this team has built on throughout fall camp up until now?
I think overall, I think, you know, just the building on the experience of playing with one another, because a lot of them hadn't last year at this time, and so I think that's improved. And then, you know, some of the guys stepping into new roles, whether it's because they improved or because they just beat somebody out, you know. I think it's not definitely not done, but you know, we're starting to make some progress on all that.
Has much of anything changed now that school's in session, or is it pretty much the same?
Pretty much the same, but yeah, other than just the timing of when we play, the practices are altered a little bit, and then it's just a matter of you know, they're off all day yesterday to, you know, get their school and whatnot in order, and then, you know, just to get in the routine and eliminate the distractions that go along with it. So as they're out here on the field, they you know, are solidly focused.
Do you take a closer look at the true freshmen who maybe had looked like they were going to be ready to play, just to sort of scrutinize how they're adapting in this first week of class?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, a little bit. That just kind of reveals itself as you practice and watch film.
Sorry, you guys have Eastern coming up to start, and then you have Idaho again. What's important about local rivalries like those? Playing those kind of games?
Just worrying about yourself and playing well and doing your job the best of your ability and do it over and over, because you know, who you're playing shouldn't count. I mean, what you count is whether you're challenging yourself and what play they're next.
But for the fan base, region, anything like that, I mean, obviously you guys are just going to worry about what you do, but...
Yeah, they need to knock themselves out and enjoy it to the fullest extent. You know?
For Eastern Washington, they have a very good wide receiver in number 10. Have been able to look at him and just what makes him so exceptional?
Well, he's really a good player. You know, I mean, I think part of it is and I don't know him, but he appears to be a guy that pays a lot of attention to detail and, you know, goes full speed all the time. And, you know, guys like that have the ability to improve quicker than others, and I think it's pretty clear that he's done that, and because I think he's steadily improved throughout his career.
Guys good with Coach?